Oh, you've done it now, Johnny.
Welcome to the breakdown with Jay and Nell, where we'll discuss all of your NFL and NBA news.
Tap in if you want to get to the breakdown.
Welcome to the breakdown with Jay and Nell. I'm Jay,
And I'm L.
and today, you guys, we're gonna talk about NBA free agency.
Man, it's been a doozy. This season's been crazy.
Yeah, crazy. A lot of big moves, a lot of surprising moves. Some teams improved while others did not. But we're about to get into it. Why are you looking at me like that? I haven't called no specific names. I just said.
But you already know what's up.
All right, so we're gonna get into it. Today is Friday, July 5th. Hope you all had a great July 4th yesterday. But how was your week, El?
Long. It was long. Just long. What about yours?
Yeah, it was long. I had to do overtime this week.
Get it in, my boy. I'm proud. Let's go get it in.
So I'm pretty tired right now. So if I look sleepy during the show, I apologize.
Oh, well, we both on that over there.
All right, so we're gonna get into it. What are some of the best moves in free agency, in your opinion?
The best moves, Dallas getting Klay Thompson is a bomb move for them. The Knicks getting Mikal Bridges is another one. Lakers got some Bronny. And the 76ers.
Okay. I agree with you with the Klay Thompson signing trade. The Mavericks, Klay Thompson, the Golden State Warriors did a signing trade with the Mavericks. Klay Thompson, 3 years, $50 million contract. It was part of a 3-team trade with the Charlotte Hornets, Golden State, and the Mavericks.
That I did not know. I didn't know that it was a 3-team trade.
Yeah, we got rid of Josh Green. We gave y'all 2 second-round picks, and we got Klay Thompson.
Okay, yeah. So I knew that. I knew the draft picks. I didn't hear that. Cover that. I didn't know that that y'all got all of that. What y'all got? So I mean, I know that Charlotte was gonna be in there. I thought it was a sign trade to Dallas and Golden State.
Yeah, it took me a minute too. I had to do some searching on Twitter, came across it, and then I saw something this morning with they said that the trade, all these deals are not finalized. They become finalized tomorrow when the new league year opens up. So they were saying like they could add like 2 more teams to the deal. I don't know how it's gonna work out, but yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Next, I got Paul George to the Sixers. He signed one of 4 years, $212 million. What are your thoughts about Paul George joining the Sixers?
Paul is trying to get to a journeyman. I know he's trying to get that elusive championship. I don't think he'll get it going to Philadelphia. I mean, he's back in the East, so it makes him a contender again. But, we'll see.
I think it's a great move. I think it helps out Joel Embiid and Tyrese Maxey tremendously. You get that third star in there, you get that third guy. Paul George, he's a two-way player. He can score and he can play defense. So I like him being inserted into their lineup and being paired up with those 2 players.
Isn't that what Tobias Harris was supposed to be? Next third star?
No, stop. No. Tobias Harris is not a star, bro. He's not a star.
But no, we all know he's not, but I'm saying he was supposed to be like at least a solid starter.
Yeah, like when he first came there, he was solid, but now, like towards like the last few years, couple of years, he hasn't been good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I think Paul George would be great. It's a great fit with them.
Okay.
Next, I have the Thunder signing Isaiah Hartenstein, the center from New York Knicks. 3 years, 87 million. What is your thoughts about them getting Hartenstein?
They got the Twin Towers up in OKC. The boys is finna wreak havoc. You got Chet and what's his name again?
Or Hartenstein?
Hartenstein? Yeah, that's gonna be major, major. Better watch out if you in that West.
Yeah, I had a few conversations with people, and that's what I was telling them. I was like, okay, see, they need another big man,
Well,
and
they got one.
they got one Hartenstein. You can start him alongside Chet. If not, he'll be a great backup to Chet. So I need to get more size there. He's like 6'11", 7 foot. They get more size in OKC. I feel like it's a great move. He gives you great energy and hustle. He's a hustle player.
That's all you need. Let's go.
Last I have on my list, best move is Chris Paul to the Spurs. 1 year, $11 million.
That was kind of dumb. Well, it wasn't dumb, but it was. You didn't get nothing out of it. You could have just traded him for a draft pick. Take around draft picks. You take around draft picks. Call it a day. Especially if you're gonna waive him anyways, you might as well uh get something out of the ordeal.
But be real, bro. Chris Paul's like 39, 40 years old.
That's besides the point.
Ain't nobody gonna give him no draft picks for Chris Paul, bro. Not at
They
this,
could give up a late second round pick for him.
not at this stage of his career. I don't think so.
That's why we don't pay you to think, fam. We pay you the podcast, my boy. But I think that you could have got something out of the ordeal.
I get what you're saying, but it's Chris Paul, bro.
Regardless, you could have got. I get what you're saying when he's old, but you still could have got something. But that's not the point.
All right, back to Chris Paul and the Spurs. I feel like it was a great move for the Spurs. Like El said, it is done for Golden State, but it's Chris Paul. I'm sorry, you're not gonna get a draft pick for Chris Paul. Like it don't matter if it's first round, it don't matter if it's late second round. Not getting a draft pick for Chris Paul. But I think it's a great pick for San Antonio. A great signing. You get a floor. You get your floor general. You get a leader, a veteran. He's been in this league for a long time, and to help Victor grow and mature into a pro, I feel like that's great. And Chris Paul still, he still could assist. He could still, throw a blob. He go throw a blob to
That
Victor.
is the exact reason why I said what I said.
That's all he's known for, though. He doesn't give you nothing like scoring wise. Maybe little defense.
Everyone knows that though. Like that's not.
I'm saying nobody go give up second round pick just for your ability to pass. You have to be able to do more.
Okay, we go. We're gonna agree to disagree.
Yeah, all right. But I like the move. It's smart. Smart on the Spurs. All right, we'll get into our worst moves. What are your worst moves for free agency?
The Golden State Warriors, them losing both Klay Thompson and Chris Paul. Mainly the Chris Paul trade because you didn't get nothing out of it. Klay Thompson, I hate that trade because I'm a fan of the Warriors, and it sucks seeing my boy leave. But I understand why they did it. But dang, I hate to see it. What you got?
All right. I was gonna put Klay Thompson as a worst move for y'all. I already put him as a best move for Dallas, so it's kind of like no point. But my first worst move, I have Kyle Anderson to the Warriors. 3 years, $27 million. I'm not gonna say the money. That's not an issue. It's the player. Like I feel like, yeah, he'll give y'all great depth. Like he's a great role player, but he doesn't move the needle for y'all to like contend in the West.
So I also saw that we were looking to get Buddy Harold. And I seen somewhere where he was like somebody. I think Famous Low did it, where he did like a little pop up thingy where he did. It was Steph, Buddy Hill, Draymond. No, Steph, Buddy Hill, Andrew Wiggins, Draymond, and the guy you just said.
Kyle Anderson.
Yeah. It was either him or it was Larry Markin. One of the two. I can't remember. I think it was Larry Markin. And
That's who y'all need to get.
that is definitely who we need to get.
How y'all gonna do it though?
Listen, we're trying. Yeah. How I got to it.
But yeah, back to Anderson. He's great. He's a great role player, but he doesn't move the needle for y'all. Y'all did trade for Buddy Hield. I feel like that's a good move too, but still doesn't move the needle for y'all. But y'all get Lauri Markkinen, bro. Whew. He's like perfect fit for y'all, bro. Like perfect.
So let me ask you this. Do you think if we had kept Clay, we still would have been able to get Larry Markin?
I'm gonna say no because you gotta free up that cap room.
So we just let somebody go. Who? I don't know.
All right, Chris Paul, they'll probably save you like a few million.
There we go.
Majority of your money is Klay Thompson. Like Lauri Markkinen, he's not gonna come out. He's not gonna come in on like a veteran deal. He's gonna want some money, bro. And this is last year's contract too. So whoever gets him, they need to be on the same page with him. Like, hey, contract extension could be in the talks. You know.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my first worst move. Next is Gary Harris resigns with the Magic. 2 years, $15 million. They have a lot of guards in Orlando, and they just signed Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. They signed him in free agency. Now we have a lot of guards. I understand you want continuity, but I feel like you could have used that money elsewhere to get another position of need. I feel like you're set at guard.
I think that they are guard heavy, and it's weird. Like you don't need them in the guard. You do, but you don't. Like you want to have a decent, like at least 3 or 4. Well, you don't want 6 or 7.
Yeah, that's exactly how many they have.
Like that's too, and you're not gonna be able to offload all of them no way. Like you're gonna have to keep somebody.
Yep. Next worst move is Tobias Harris to the Pistons. 2 years, $52 million. Price tag a little high. I feel like he doesn't deserve that much money.
What would you give him?
Maybe 20.
20? For what, 2 years?
Yeah. Or
15 to 5?
Hmm?
So you want to give 5 the first year, 15 the second year?
Or do like a similar deal to the Kyle Anderson deal, like 3 years, 27 million, somewhere in there.
Okay.
I think 50 is too much.
What?
52 is too much.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, especially with somebody. Yeah. Yeah. That's way too much. He ain't doing enough. He's not producing 50 million a year points wise.
Yeah. My last move I have is DeJounte Murray to the Pelicans.
That was wild. When I first heard about that, it threw me for a loop. Cause I was like, you just traded for him last year. What was the point of you trading for him if you weren't going to keep him around? And so now he links up with, it's going to be him, Brandon Ingram, and Rogalskis.
Valanciunas, he signed with man.
No, yeah, he signed with, who he signed with?
Yeah, I forgot. I think it's Yeah, I forgot. I forgot. But he signed with somebody.
Somebody, there's a center that's in New Orleans, and he got Zion. So it could work if they're young, but I don't know. We'll see.
In terms of fit, I think it's a great fit. I just don't like how much the Pelicans gave up for him. Like they gave up next year's first round pick, 2027 first round pick, Larry Nance Jr., Dyson Daniels, and AJ Liddell. Like, I feel like that's too much, bro, for DeJounte Murray. I don't know if I'm tripping or not, but I feel like that's a lot.
You are. You could have gave up two players. Could have gave up three.
Yeah, they gave up 3 players and 2 first round draft picks.
You could have did 2 and 2. You could have did 2 players and 2 first round draft picks. Or you could get money compensation.
Yeah. I like the move though, because it gives them a point guard. That's what they needed.
Yeah, because Brandon Ingram can't play point and a small forward.
Yeah, CJ McCollum, he's more of a 2 than a 1.
Yeah.
So they put him back at his natural position.
Exactly, yeah, that's what they need.
But Brandon Ingram, though, I don't know, bro. They think about trading him, so he may not be in New Orleans for long.
Really?
Harry y'all is one of the people looking at him.
Let's just tell we're looking at everybody. But we'll see.
But yeah, look out for the Pelicans, though. They're going to be good going into next season. A lot of moves been made in the Western Conference. But we're going to get into our winners of free agency.
Winners, I got the Mavericks, because they got Clay. I got, we already discussed that, but what's your opinion on it?
What, Mavericks? Yeah. Klay Thompson?
Yeah. It's a huge dub. So,
you know what? Just finish giving everybody your winners, and we're gonna get into it because I got the Mavericks on my winners anyway.
All right.
I'm already gonna talk about it.
Look, I got the 76ers, I got the Thunder, I got the Magic, I got the Knicks.
Okay. So we pretty much have some similar winners, but since you already brought up Klay Thompson, I'm gonna start off with the Mavericks as my first winner. The trade of Klay Thompson, awesome. I think we got a third guy that we've been searching for years. Got a second guy, Kyrie. Now we got a third guy, Klay Thompson. I feel like it's great. I don't think Klay is washed at all. He averaged 38% on the 3-pointer last year. His percentage from 3 was 38%. He averaged 18 points a game. You know, not eye-popping numbers, but 18 points a game is still good. And for what we want him to do in Dallas, his specific role is to shoot. And that's what he
shoot.
Yeah, that's what he's done best his whole career, and that's gonna be his role with us. It's just to shoot. Like, we're not asking you to do Luka things. We ain't asking you to do Kyrie things. We just ask you to shoot, bro. Like, as soon as Luka pass you that ball, shoot. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. He got so many wide open opportunities to hit the 3-point shot.
Basically a Golden State part 2, more or less.
Hey man, I wasn't gonna say all of that, but since you brought it up, you know.
And then if you think about it,
you know, I
that literally is what we had Golden State. It was a basic pick your point. We had KD. It was a. I know you saw that meme. You know that's what I'm talking about. The one where he was just like, "No, you point. Who do you guard? You guard the 7-footer? You guard the little short 6'3" guy, or do you guard the 6'7" monster? Who could you have guarded during that time frame? Which were It was Dominic Chico.
Yeah, I think I get what you're saying with the Golden State dynamic, but I think with us, yeah, it's gonna be pick your poison, but in a different way. Because like Luka and Kyrie, they penetrate. That's what they do best. They attack the rim. But say like they collapse the paint, and they don't got nowhere to go, and they kick the ball out. Clay will be out there on the wing. He go shoot it, or whoever out there on the wing, they go shoot it. That's gonna open up our 3-point shooting game. Like that's where we struggled last year. And in the playoffs, in the finals, 3-point shooting, you add someone like Klay Thompson that's still effective from the 3-point line. And then you have all your other guys. You got PJ and we got Quentin Grimes and we got Najee Marshall, got Exum Hardy. Got them coming off the bench. It's gonna be crazy. You still gotta look out for the lobs too with Gafford and Lively. That's gonna be crazy. But I love the move, bro. I love it. All right. Enough about the Mavericks. Done my little rant. we My next winner I have is Thunder, as I mentioned earlier in the show. The pickup of Hartenstein, that was great. They also traded for Alex Caruso from
Ooh,
Chicago
that's gonna be
Bulls.
nice.
Yeah.
It gives Shea a nice little defensive pass in a way. He can score too. He's not a value scorer, but he can give you 10 to 15. But the defense is where he's gonna get the most out of him though.
Yeah, to be able to swap out Josh Giddey for Alex Caruso, that's a major upgrade. Like El said, Caruso he brings you perimeter defense, helps you in that regard, and he's a solid 3-point shooter too. So he fits right in with OKC and their ability to shoot the 3-pointer and then shoot. I like that pickup as well. They also re-signed Aaron Wiggins and Isaiah Joe, some quality role players. So Thunder, they're trending up in the right direction. Next, I have is the Sixers. Mentioned the Paul George signing, but they also re-signed Tyrese Maxey, Kelly Oubre, and they signed Andre Drummond. So
I like the Andre Drummond signing. Um, they definitely needed a backup big man, which is what he is. Uh, yeah, I remember like I think it was a few years ago, like not too long ago. He did a a camp or something like that, or he was coaching, and he was talking about, oh well, you know, it's all about your attitude and not because you're a star player. You remember that when he went from like $100 million player to like the veteran minimum.
oh yeah,
So that just kind of goes to show you that like you can be in the league, but yeah, you can produce points and all like that, but your character is a lot more about you than the point. And Maxey was a given. Of course, they would do that. He they got two-headed monsters, so they needed him.
All right. Next on my list, I would agree with you on the Knicks as well. The trade with Mikal Bridges. I feel like that was a great trade. It's not it's not the big fish like the superstar, but he fits in well with the team how they already constructed, and he has chemistry with Jalen Brunson, Dante, and Josh Hart.
Yeah, they
So
were all teammates in college.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. The chemistry is already there. Like he's like plug and play. Like he already fits in.
I know. I was okay.
All right. Uh, I lost my train of thought. Oh, then they re-signed OG Ananobi. That's a great pickup. A great re-signing as well. And then they got Julius Randle coming back from injuries next season. So the Knicks they'll be much improved
I th- I
going
think
into next season.
I think the Knicks are definitely gonna be a problem in the East. Honestly, the top three are like Boston, New York, and Indiana.
Yeah. I don't know. See Philly, they right there knocking, but we gotta see how Paul George fits first.
We'll see.
Last on my list for winners is the Spurs. I like the signing of Chris Paul, as I mentioned earlier, but they have a great collection of young talent too, with Victor and Devin Vassell, and they drafted Stephon Castle from Connecticut, and they have a chance to make moves free agency as well. I read an article before earlier today. They're also interested in getting Laurie marketing too, and they have all the draft picks that the Jazz wants for marketing. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Spurs pull off that trade for marketing. Popovich, he loves his European players too. Marketing, he fits right in the timeline with the Spurs. He's 27 years old. Gives them a nice front court pairing with Victor. So
I agree, a whole 100%.
that's like my best fit for him, bro. Like either
Golden State or San Antonio.
yeah,
And you know what's funny? Both coaches run basically the same style in a way, like shoot and run. Like, yeah, Chris Paul ain't gonna run too much. Probably gonna need a walker, but it's all good.
all right, we're gonna get into our losers.
The Lakers, Warriors, Nuggets, Clippers, and Brooklyn.
Yeah. Well, wait, why Brooklyn? Because they gave him Mikhail.
Yeah, maybe because they got rid of McCall. It's McHale, right? Yeah, McHale.
Yeah. All right. I agree with you on the Lakers. I got the Lakers. They haven't done nothing in free agency.
Now the doggo thing, that is horrible. Yeah, I think they're still trying to get DeMar DeRozan, but that would be a good pick. That would be a great pickup.
It would be, but I don't know, bro. Like I've been hearing reports about DeRozan to LA for like two or 3 years in a row, and they still haven't done it. So I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. But yeah, they haven't made no moves free agency. They re-signed LeBron, that was it. Then they drafted Bronny and uh, Dalton Connect in the draft, but
Connect 4. Wow.
that's it. That's all they done. So they're losers. Next out, the Bucks. They didn't do anything for agency. They signed Taurean Prince and DeLon Wright. That doesn't move the needle for you. So I guess you're banking on the health of Giannis and Damian Lillard, banking on their health, and they running it back. I guess. Next out of Miami, the Heat. They didn't make too many moves. Uh, they missed out on. I think they really should have pushed hard for um, Donovan Mitchell, but he ended up signing a contract extension with the Cavaliers. But they should try to swing a trade for him. They also could have made a run at Paul George too, but they didn't. And yeah, Miami, I don't know. I still had Jimmy Butler, but Jimmy Butler getting up there.
He one player. Somebody I said was the Clippers. They let go away, traded Paul George. That's one person gone. Kawhi he finna be gone. They just on a downhill motion right now. Clippers is not doing good at all. Like at all.
Yeah. They signed Derrick Jones Jr., but that doesn't move the needle for you.
They don't do nothing. It's a waste of time. Just taking up space.
All right, the last two losers I have Chicago Bulls. Like El mentioned, uh, they should try to find they should have tried to find a trade partner for DeMar DeRozan before he went into free agency. They should have facilitated a signing trade with somebody. And y'all could got something back for DeMar DeRozan, but it looks like you may just willingly up and leave, just sign with somebody, and you don't get nothing in return. Also, Zach Levine too. That situation, I don't know if you're gonna keep him or trade him, and it's not too much buzz around teams trying to trade for him. I don't know. Chicago's asking for too much, but maybe they need to talk down their price for Levine. All right, then lastly, I have the Nuggets. They didn't do nothing in free agency. Got rid of Reggie Jackson. Let KCP walk. A crucial piece of your championship team, KCP. And right now, you haven't found his replacement, or you haven't found a way to improve in free agency.
Horrible. I gotta do better. Especially if you want another ring. Yeah, basically, you hit everything I was gonna say. Dude.
All right. So we went through our winners and losers. Are there any team? Well, who are the most improved teams as of right now?
Most improved. The Knicks are one, and the Mavericks, and I'll give it to San Antonio too.
Okay.
Mainly because the Knicks they got a four general, like you said. I mean, not the Knicks. The Spurs got a floor general, like you said. The Knicks come with the continuity, and you got to play with your friends. So you don't get that often in the NBA. 9 times out of 10, you're either on the West Coast and they're on the East, or something really weird. Very rarely do you get to play with your friends, and being able to have that while being in the NBA, you're not gonna pass that up.
Yep. Pretty much like the teams I mentioned earlier from my winners list, like the Thunder, the Mavericks, and the Knicks. Those are my most improved teams. They made the moves necessary to fix the areas that they were struggling in, especially the Mavericks, with getting more defensive players and players that can shoot threes. Like all these guys we got have around 35 to 38 3 point percentage, which is kind of close to like best in NBA terms. So to have those 3 point shooters and to have the defense and the length too, because these guys are pretty tall too. So we got a size too. So I like to see how all of that will fit with Kawhi and Luka.
But I agree. Just 100%, fam.
All right. So do you think any of these teams in the East are can contend against Boston?
Yeah, the Knicks, uh, Philadelphia can do it, maybe, and Indiana. But I feel like Indiana needs another star to go along with Tyler.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, Miles Turner is good, but they need another bona fide star that can take off the weight off Halliburton.
Yeah. Man, you forgot about Siakam though.
Um,
You
and
ever show
Siakam.
you ever show no
I'm
lose?
sorry. No, and Siakam. I'm sorry.
All right. I have two teams. I have the Knicks and the Sixers. Especially with the Knicks, with them getting Mikal Bridges, adds on another defender. You have Lentz there too. He's like 6'6", 6'7". He can shoot the three too. When then you have OG coming back. We all know how OG is as a defender, one of the best defenders in the league. Then you have Julius Randle coming back from injury. I mean, they are gonna miss Hartenstein. I'm gonna say that because that gave them size. They still have Mitchell Robinson too, but I don't know who their backup big is now, but they could be lacking size. That could be their only downfall.
Mm-hmm.
But I like them. And I like the Sixers too. I feel like you need a few more pieces they can add to, and then they'll be able to compete with Boston.
Okay. I agree. Look, you right. Fam, is there anything else we need to discuss?
No, that's all I have. You have anything?
I ain't got nothing, fam. So we want to say thank y'all for continuing to support us. Thank y'all for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Keep rocking with us. We gonna keep coming out with great heat. And we love y'all.
Love y'all. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Share it with your family and friends. Make sure you like. Leave us a comment in the comment section. You know, we can continue this conversation in the comment section. Open conversations are welcome, so hit us up. Make sure y'all support us on all our social media accounts. Y'all be safe. Y'all have a blessed one, and we'll see y'all in the next one.
Tap in if you want to get to the breakdown.